It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Come and gone already. And we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. And he mishit this one bad. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set. Lady. Cut. Ready.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. Yeah. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets a small chuck there before he's touched down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Broncos going nickel here, 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete here to Hinton. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Almost set.
Nick starting with the pass. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Has some daylight through the 40. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
On my set. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes it down to the 33. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nice cut back to the... And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights, and the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. Getting in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Pass is brought in by Laporta. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Go. Set. Ready. Ground. Ready. Ground. Hey, Kappa. Hold me troops right. Set.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Drew Sanders that time on the stop. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Shotgun give to Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Set. Go.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Warren gets in, touchdown LA! Chargers make it a 1-point game. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. Getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. Herbert on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Broncos will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
First down 10 at the 17-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw it with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds Woods. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Set. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hits him on the out route. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Now an inside give to Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Set. Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Set. Delta. Stop. Baylor Tiger. What is it?
Herbert from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
380. Get out. 380. Get out. Set.
They'll run with Hampton. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Set.
Again, it's Hampton. And he's going to be stopped short. They bring him down as he gets to the 3. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Set.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin him back. It's a terrible field position. They run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Almost set. Ready.
Nix looking to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Third down, Chargers have 6 DBs out there.
Almost set. Ready. Chill.
Taylor trying to run for this first. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on first. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Bombers. Almost set. Ready. 180. It's hot.
Nix from the gun. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And it's picked off, but, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Going with the screen to Taylor. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Here's someone from a family of punters, Ryan Stonehouse, on to punt on 4th. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. First call here coming from the shotgun. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. A quick slant, here's McConkey. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd.
Chargers.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Hey, black 80, black. Go.
1st and 10, Herbert. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert throwing again. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
5-9, set. 380. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Ready.
Back to throw it. He's going to try another deep one here. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Almost. Away. Ready. Right here.
Play action with Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down, Denver.
Hold on, set. Ready. Wide, get wide.
Now Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
A loss of 14 on the play. It's second down.
Joe. Hold on, set. Ready. Captain. Bombers.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult third down now staring you in the face.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Away. Hold on, set. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. And this is lofted deep down the middle. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
He lost the football. And their offense still gets this one. They're taking over as the fumble skips out of bounds. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
380. You're hot. Delta. Hot. Ready.
It's Hampton on second. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
On third down, Herbert. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he reaches the 35 before going out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. All set to go now from the 35.
Set. 380. You're hot. What is it?
Hampton gets the handoff. And that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Hey, easy. Kappa. Hey, we got to switch it up. Who's that motion man right there? Hey, Ray. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Balin Tiger. Set.
To throw, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. George Pickens, the touchdown. All right, So the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers get it back to within 6.
Chargers 20.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, here's Nix. Setting up the running back screen. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed to his running back. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
He's back to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And that's a quick stop there before he can do anything with it. That tackle forces the turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Herbert from the gun. Hits his running back. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
12. Set.
It's Herbert once more. That's Harris on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Lion. Let's go. 59.
Herbert to throw once more. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Set. Let's go. Ready.
Desperation time here. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Now Herbert again. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Looking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Baylor, set. 380. Ready.
They snap it to Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. The 50. 30. Hits the 20. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
And And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. All right, partner, it's only one extra point on the scoreboard, but come on. If you're the team who just turned it over, how much worse is it seeing them add on 2 there instead of just the extra point?
Oh, it stings. I don't think there's any question about it, because not only do you not execute offensively, your defense doesn't do it either. So you kind of just smack them both right in the face, and yeah, that one hurts a little bit more.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert back to it after the pick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Keeps on moving into the red zone. To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin-off pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nix escapes the pocket. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On the counter, it's Taylor. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they get this down to the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. You send him left out of the slot. You give here to the motion man. He's got it in the red zone. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Hey, Ram. 59. Set.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
41-yard line.
To throw, Herbert. Fits it through the middle. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready? Run! Crowd right. What is it?
From the red zone now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, 2 yards there.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward. That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Hey, Ram.
Handoff now out of the gun. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
Nothing like a little suspense on 4th down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the first down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the first down pass play it certainly was effective.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10.
Over set. Ready. My name is Hunt. Watch the motion.
They'll start on the ground. Taylor can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 26
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Broncos leading by 8. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Over set. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Over set. Ready. My name is Hunt. Chill.
He'll look to throw it. Finds him on the slant. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Now a toss play. Taylor. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Maybe a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.